Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, where we dive into the world of coding and solve some of the most challenging problems out there. Today, we're going to tackle a hard problem on LeetCode called longest common suffix queries. This problem requires us to find the string in a given container that has the longest common suffix. With each string in a query list sounds interesting, right? So, let's get started and break down this problem. So, the problem provides us with two lists of strings, wordsContainer and wordsQuery. We need to find the index of the string in wordsContainer that has the longest common suffix with each string in wordsQuery. If there are multiple strings with the same longest common suffix, we choose the one with the smallest length. This means we need to compare each string in wordsQuery with every string in wordsContainer and find the one with the longest common suffix. The core insight here is that we need to find the string in wordsContainer that has the longest common suffix with each string in wordsQuery. Think of it like finding the longest trailing sequence of characters that two strings have in common. For example, if we have two strings, ABCDE and CDEG, the longest common suffix would be CDE. This is the key idea behind our approach. We compare each string in wordsQuery with every string in wordsContainer to find the one with the longest common suffix. And if there are multiple, we choose the one with the smallest length. Now that we have our intuition, let's walk through the solution. We start by iterating through each string in wordsQuery. For each string, we iterate through all the strings in wordsContainer. We then compare the characters from the end of each pair of strings to find the length of their common suffix. We keep track of the string with the longest common suffix found so far and its length. If we find another string with the same longest common suffix but a smaller length, we update our result. This process continues until we have checked all the strings in wordsContainer for each string in wordsQuery. Now, let's dive into the code. We start with a function called stringIndices that takes two parameters, wordsContainer and wordsQuery. We initialize an empty vector called result to store the indices of the strings in wordsContainer that have the longest common suffix with each string in wordsQuery. We then iterate through each string in wordsQuery using a for loop. Inside this loop, we initialize variables to keep track of the maximum length of the common suffix, the minimum length of the string, and the index of the string. We then iterate through all the strings in wordsContainer using another for loop. For each pair of strings, we compare the characters from the end to find the length of their common suffix. We use a for loop to compare the characters from the end of each string. If the characters match, we increment the common length. If we find a longer common suffix, we update our variables. If we find another string with the same longest common suffix but a smaller length, we update our result. Finally, we add the index of the string with the longest common suffix to our result vector. Now, let's talk about the complexity of this solution. The time complexity is n*m*k, where n is the number of strings in wordsQuery, m is the number of strings in wordsContainer, and k is the maximum length of a string. This is because we are iterating through each string in wordsQuery and comparing it with every string in wordsContainer. And for each comparison, we are iterating through the characters of the strings. The space complexity is n, where n is the number of strings in wordsQuery, because we are storing the result for each string in wordsQuery in the result vector. That's it for today's problem, folks. I hope you enjoyed the solution and learned something new. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and comment your approach below.